Hi everyone, Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com, and today I'm going to show you how to use your LG G3 camera so that you can take full advantage of all of the different options. Now, one thing that's really important is the LG G3 features laser focus, so when you're on a screen like this, it's going to focus very fast and very sharp. But when you go to this screen, you're not going to get that same instant access to being able to take the photo sometimes. We're still getting quick focus, but you're going to have to touch this over here. If you have all of these options up on your screen, you may want to just tap that, and this allows you to tap to take the photo anywhere on the screen. If you prefer, you can have the options like that over there so that you can press that to take a photo, hold it to take a burst of photos, or you can tap to start recording a video so that you can catch something, and while you're taking a video you can also tap that small camera icon up here, and that's going to take a photo while you're taking a video. You can also pause your video, wait for a better moment, resume recording, and that's on that same clip, so you don't have to edit anything together later when you want to upload it to YouTube or share on Facebook. That's the basics of the camera, but you also can always go into this 3-dot settings, and you can choose to turn your flash on and off. You can switch cameras front to back, and you can also do some beauty styling if you choose over here. Another way to switch between the cameras is a swipe from the top edge and possibly a swipe from the bottom edge will take you back between the cameras, so you can quickly jump between cameras. Now, if you go into mode, most of the time I'm going to leave this on auto. You can also choose magic focus. Now, magic focus isn't going to, you can't use magic focus just with your touch, so to speak. You have to use these keys or these buttons over here. And so if I tap on that, it's going to take several photos at a variety of focus levels. And this example may not work out too well, we'll see. But I can use this slider over here to change where I'm focusing. So everything's blurry now. Now the guy is in focus, and now the background is in focus. It's a little hard to tell because I don't really have anything in the background. But imagine you could use this taking a portrait of someone, and you'll get a very nice looking photo where the background is blurred and they're in focus. It takes a few tries to completely get how that works, so use it before you go out so that you can understand how that works. If I go back into mode, I can also take a panorama or dual, and dual basically combines both cameras. I can move this around. Zoom is not supported, but basically I can move this around so that I'm in the photo and my subject is in the photo, and I can do that for photo or video as well. I'm going to go back to mode and drop it into auto because that's what I use most of the time. Then I'm going to go into settings because there's some important changes to make. I leave HDR on auto because then it's going to take that photo with HDR if I need it. But I'm going to go to where it says W10M, and I want to choose 13M, and that's going to choose a picture that is of higher quality. It's a 13 megapixel versus a 10 megapixel. Now you'll notice it's no longer widescreen because of the format there, but your photo is still going to look nice, and you're going to be able to take a nice looking photo even though you don't have that full screen at your disposal, and you can still use that touch anywhere style to access that. While you're in settings, you can also change the film quality from 1080p, which is what most TVs use, to Ultra HD, which is what some newer very high definition TVs use. You can also tap on this little guy right here to turn speech on or off, and so when that is on, I can say whiskey, and you saw the screen flash there briefly. It'll take a picture. You can also do cheese or smile, and you can take photos with your voice. It's a very handy feature. You can also set a timer so that after you press that you can run and get in the photo. You can do 3:10 or off, and then you can turn this grid on so that you can kind of set up your shot a little nicer. And those are the basics of using the LG G3 camera. The only other trick up my sleeve is if you want to use this, you can quickly hold this button when your screen is off. It's the volume down button. You hold it for about a second and that will launch the camera app for you so that you're able to, I'll do it here on the back again, and it launches the camera app. That way you're able to quickly use the camera even when the screen's off without entering a code or anything like that. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, head over to GottaBeMobile.com where you can check out more, and there's a link in the description to more LG G3 tips and tricks.